The Vikings are expecting a sellout today, and that means the Metrodome will be packed with 64,000 screaming fans dressed in their team's purple and gold color. Hard fields it at the 3. Gets to about the 27. They'll start this drive at the 27. They're going to pitch it. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. That's a gain of 5. That brings up second down. Rice, the ball carrier.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Again with the carry. Allen is there to bring him down. Gain of 9. That'll bring up second down. Another run. Kevin Williams makes the tackle.
I'm really impressed by this guy. He's shown the ability and the patience to run inside, he can run outside, and he keeps moving those chains.
Rice gets another carry. Rice gains about 5 yards on the run. The halfback with the carry. Henderson will tackle him for a loss at the 45-yard line.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Crushed as he threw. Antoine Winfield is there on the tackle. Fourth down. The Ravens are lining up to punt it away. Not a good bounce on this one. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10. They'll give it off here. Lewis makes the tackle. Peterson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Again, he'll get the call. They finally force him to the ground at the 49-yard line.
What a run that was. I really thought he might be gone there, but they were finally able to chase him down.
Another run. Terrell Suggs is there on the tackle. They pick up a good 6 yards there, and that will bring up second down. Taylor gets it on the draw.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
There for the catch. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Hands it to the back. Gatewood makes the tackle. 5 yards. That brings up second down. Gets the pass away. The stop was made by Webb.
The Vikings are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Again with the run. He breaks the tackle. The call is touchdown. The Vikings score the game's first touchdown.
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
He'll return it from the 1. He's tackled at the 30. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. He lays it out there. Johnson had the coverage on the play. They line up at the 30. Throws it short. Still going. Johnson makes the tackle.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
It's the tailback. He gets out to about the 45-yard line before he's hit and dropped. Here's the halfback. Johnson was there on the tackle. They get 2 yards.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
He throws short. He makes another catch.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Passes to his left. To the 10. He's knocked out at the 1.
The Ravens are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
And they're coming after him. The Baltimore Ravens end the 8-play drive with 6 points.
Joe Flacco got the job done there, and we've seen him do it so many times over the years. That's the thing with him. He comes through time after time.
And the point after is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Brought down at the 31. The Vikings got the ball into the end zone on their last possession. Moves to his right. Short throw to the left. And it's tipped away. Jim Kleinsasser was the intended receiver on the play.
Second down.
Short pass to his left. Harvin was pretty well covered and couldn't make the catch.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Scrambles left. Gets the pass out. And it's completed. He thinks he hauled it in, but we'll see what the officials say.
About as close as you can get right there. A shoelace, maybe just one cleat down. That's all it takes in this game.
The halfback with the carry. 3 yards there. That'll bring up second down. It's second down and 7 to go. It's the tailback. Still going.
Is this a first down? Here's the measurement. And he did get the first down.
The defense took their shot there. They took a guess. It wasn't right. Let's just mark that one up as a win for the offense.
Suggs drops him for a loss at the 48.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. Passes it. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 26. The Ravens will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series. Here's the pass. Second down now following the incomplete pass. Rice on the inside handoff. Rice gains around 3 yards on the run. Rolls right. He passes short. Tackle was made by Marcus McCauley.
The Vikings did a good job forcing a 3 and out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
Harvin fields it at the 27. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. On the ground with a tailback. Breaks a tackle, and now he has room to run. To the 20. And they finally get him to the ground at the 13.
This is one of those guys you just love watching him run the football. His footwork, his balance, but especially his determination. He just does not want to be tackled.
Stiff arms the defender. Touchdown, Minnesota.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
Minnesota up 7 points. Won't be stopped. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They hand it off. Still on his feet. A gain of 6 yards, and that will bring up second down. Man deep, puts it up there. Pass falls incomplete.
Joe Flacco was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
Passes on the move. Williams makes the tackle.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense. But anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
The halfback with the carry. They can't bring him down. 6-yard pickup. That brings up 2nd down. Tosses it out. Edwards is there on the tackle.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
Throws it. He makes another reception on the drive.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Passes the ball. Touchdown, Baltimore.
yeah!
Flacco has now thrown for 3,000 yards this season. And this for the tie. Extra point is good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
He'll return it from the 1. He's tackled at the 31.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
The Vikings will set up shop at the 46-yard line. Rosenfels hands it off. Terrell Suggs makes the tackle.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Landry will tackle him for a loss at the 45.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
The pass is away. Breaks free.
Too close to call. Here comes the chain gang. The referee signals to the sideline. They're that close.
The Vikings are lining up to punt it away. Kluwe is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. Not a good bounce on this one.
The Ravens ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row.
Passes it out. Makes the catch.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Gets the pass off. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. Throws it out. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one.
Clayton was his intended target.
Makes the short throw. E.J. Henderson is there to bring him down.
Well, let's face it, there really aren't too many plays in the playbook that would have gained enough for the first down there, so they just took what they could get.
So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Throws it short. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down.
Is sitting in section 3, row 37, CT. You've won an all-expenses-paid date with the cheerleader of your choice.
He rolls right. Plenty of room in the pocket. Pass is complete, and he breaks into the open field.
The stop was made by Ed Reed.
You know, really the best quarterbacks are almost magicians out there on the field. A little sleight of hand, little make you look here and think you see something you don't really see, and then they burn you on the back end. You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
They go with a run. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cap off the 4-play, 80-yard drive with the touchdown.
When a ball carrier has that kind of superb vision, he can really make a defense pay. And offensive linemen love playing with a back like that because if there is a hole, he's going to find it.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Under heavy pressure, Williams comes away with a sack.
I really like what they did that time. Nice job by the Vikings.
Throws short.
Tackle is made
By Griffin. Clayton gains 7 yards with the catch. Short throw to the right.
Johnson was there to bring him down.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Our score here, the Vikings 21, the Ravens 14. Passes. He leaps. It's caught.
Joe Flacco sure is looking confident throwing the football right now, and that's good to see because if he struggles, typically it's with his accuracy.
Rice on the delay. He fights forward to about the 39. And Williams
Makes the tackle.
he throws left.
Did he get there? We'll have a measurement.
Right here, man. I'm not yelling. I can't hear.
He did get enough for the first.
They line up at the 29. Throws it. Drops the easy pick.
The pass results.
Antoine Winfield
Was defending on the play.
gets the ball away. Chad Greenway
Had the coverage on the play.
Third down.
and this is the 9th play of the current drive. Dumps it out left. Greenway
Was there to bring him down.
Mark Clayton makes his 3rd catch of the game. And he missed it wide left. The Vikings will begin this drive at the 31. They hand it off. A 5-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 36-yard line. He's into the open. He's still going. He's dropped at the 29-yard line by Landry.
Anytime you blitz, you're going to leave yourself a bit vulnerable in the secondary. Somebody's going to be open or at least have a little extra room to operate. If the offensive line can pick it up, you're in trouble. Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They hand it off again. Peterson drops it. Referee's going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it. Nata picks it up off the ground. The Ravens come away with the football.
He used that big old body of his to shield everybody else off the football, and he won that battle.
Here's the throw. It's there for the catch.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Rice gets the call. They get 3 yards on the play, and that will bring up second down. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Rice gains about 2 yards on the run. Gets the pass away. Allen was there on the tackle.
Joe Flacco absolutely drilled that one in there, and he needed to. This guy can throw as hard as anybody in the league.
And straight ahead we go with the fullback. They get 9 yards on the play. That brings up second down. Gets the pass away. Leaping catch.
Joe Flacco is not really known for his accuracy, but boy, he sure is getting the job done on this series.
Passes to the end zone. Mason was the intended receiver. And this is the 8th play of the drive. They hand it off. The tackle was made by Johnson.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
They'll go with the run once again. He lost yardage on the play.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when the defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Harvin fields it at the 2. At the 30. They get him at the 35. The Vikings will start this drive at the 35. Tosses it out. The stop was made by Reed. Peterson gets 3 yards on the play. They'll give it off here. They got 4 yards there, and that makes it third down. Another run.
He didn't get back to the line.
That series has to be disappointing for the coaching staff.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to go play again.
It's on the ground. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. They'll take over at the 25. On the ground with a tailback.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Henderson intercepts it. Rice makes the tackle.
And you can really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
They're going to pitch it. Touchdown, Vikings. The Vikings use only 2 plays to cover the very short field.
This is one of the very best guys at seeing the entire field. Very seldom do you see him miss a good opportunity for a run, that time exploding through for the touchdown.
They get him at the 29-yard line. The Ravens suffered an interception on their last possession.
Can't bring him down. Now he has room. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10.
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens, with one 70-yard play, have put up 6 points.
Every team needs a guy like this one. He can take the handoff and go the distance. It is just so difficult in this league to go on those 12 and 14-play drives time after time.
Harvin fields it at the 1.
Runs over tackling.
The Vikings will take over on offense now, looking to control the clock a little bit and keep the other offense on the sidelines. Now that they have a lead, they'll look to try and maintain and control it.
Feeds it to the back. The stop was made by Suggs.
Adrian Peterson does as good a job as anybody out there. If it's a small hole, he finds a way to get through it. If it's a big hole, you see an explosion.
They hand it off. Brought down behind the line.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Here's the give. Haloti Ngata is there on the tackle. Throws it short. He's there for the catch. Tackle was made by Kruger.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Gets the pass out, and he caught it.
Still on his feet. The stop was made by Landry.
The Vikings are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Not much time to throw.
Landry knocks it away. That incompletion will bring up 2nd down.
Passes it. Brings it in.
And he is able to hold on to it.
The Vikings get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
Feeds it to the back.
He gets out to about the 6-yard line
before he gets brought down.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
Peterson takes the give.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
End zone. He jumps, makes the catch, touchdown.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Ryan Longwell tacks on the extra point.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
He'll take it from the 2. He's tackled at the 27.
The Ravens were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out.
It's the tailback. Rice gets 3 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 31. Dumps it out right. Winfield was there to bring him down.
The threat of the run is always going to make the play pass more effective, forcing them to respect the run, and that'll allow things to open up downfield.
Throws just as the pressure gets there.
Baltimore is able to fall on it.
Sometimes there's nothing more interesting than a fumbled football, because that oblong-shaped football really makes for some interesting bounces out there. They were lucky to get that one back.
He gets to about the 47-yard line before he's gang tackled. 1st down, 10 to go. Here's the pass. There for the reception. Williams makes his 7th grab of the game. 2nd down and very short coming up. McGahee takes it up the middle. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Put it up, man.
Holding offense. Repeat, 2nd down.
They go with a run. Gains his way to the 40-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a 1st down. Throws it short. Comes down with it.
Joe Flacco is really feeling it right now. He's got the hot hand, and normally he's not a guy that's going to hit a bunch of passes in a row, but he's hot right now.
Moves to his right. Falls incomplete.
Joe Flacco has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the ball. If he just relaxes and just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics, I think he'd be fine.
Throws it deep to the end zone. Joe Flacco throws his 25th scoring pass of the season. It's good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
At the 30. Dropped at the 36-yard line.
The Vikings took full advantage of their last offensive opportunity with that touchdown. Now we'll see if they can extend that lead with this drive.
Here's the give. Tackle was made by Landry. Landry makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. They're going to pitch it. Stiff arm. He's dropped for a loss.
You can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
The stop was made by Samari Rolle. Wade with his third reception.
Let's go now, let's go.
Throws it. He goes up high for the catch.
Foxworth was there to bring him down.
The Vikings are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
Nata makes the tackle.
That's a 2-yard gain.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
They go with the toss.
He's hammered in the backfield.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Hit on the pass.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
And it's good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
Ryan Longwell knocks it through to give them a 7-point advantage. He'll return it from the 4-yard line.
Gets to about the 27.
The Ravens
Got the ball into the end zone on their last possession.
He rolls out to the right. He goes for it all.
Tackle was made by
Antoine Winfield.
What do they say? You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time they tried to bring defensive pressure. The offensive line picked it up perfectly, and that's a big play.
Passes the ball. I have a feeling this one's going to be on the defense.
Offside, defense. The penalty is declined.
Short throw to the right. Heat makes it 5 catches for the game. They'll line up 3 yards out now. They're going to pitch it.
the Baltimore Ravens with a full-play 75-yard drive for the score.
The extra point to tie this game up. Up and good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
From his own goal line. Hit and dropped at the 32-yard line.
The Vikings offense has to be a little disappointed with how that last drive ended, to move the ball that effectively and only come away with 3 points.
The pass is away. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. Second down now with 10 to go. A minute left in the half. Rolls right. Good protection. There for the catch. Minnesota will take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Passes it out. And it's completed. Berrien with his third reception. He throws right. No one can come up with it. Bernard Berrien was the intended receiver on the play.
Stop by the souvenir shop to pick yours up on your way out of the stadium.
Dumps it out right.
The stop was made by Price.
The Vikings are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Dumps it out left. Adrian Peterson
Was his intended target.
gets the pass off. Makes the catch. This guy's putting on a show out there.
And it's a show I'm enjoying watching. Wow, 300 yards already in this game. I hope the trainers have a little ice for his shoulder and maybe a little ice for the egos of that defense.
Knockout was there to bring him down.
Pickup of 8 on the pass. That'll make it second down. The offense calls a timeout, and that was their third and final timeout.
And it's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
We'll probably see them kick this short to win the half.
They'll try a squib kick. Tackle was made by Allen.
The Ravens will set up shop at the 46-yard line. Throws it out. Pass is complete. E.J. Henderson is there to bring him down.
Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and
Welcome
highlights.
to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Let's catch up on what's happening on the scoreboards. It's time to check out who's making noise around the NFL. Ryan Grant has rushed for over 100 yards. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, both teams moved the ball very well in the first half. Adrian Peterson has rushed for over 150 yards. Minnesota leads it by 3. Now let's take a look at some of the top plays from the first half of your game.
Second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome.
Stays on his feet. The Vikings will begin this drive at the 25. Rolling right. Passing. Lewis has it.
The tackle was made
By Jim Kleinsaucer.
And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw and you turn it over.
He rolls right. Throws it. It's there for the catch.
It looks like he was able to bring it down inbounds. They'll discuss it.
I like it when the officials get together to make a call like that because really that one could have gone either way.
Flacco gives it up the middle.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Rice gets the carry right side.
The stop was made by Lieber.
The third down run ends up being a decent gain.
And we've seen so many rule changes over the years to help the passing game, but not many to help the running game. So that's a little old school football right there.
They'll get in for the touchdown.
And you can start to see the frustration in the defense's body language. I always thought that was such a weird term, body language. What is that? Your body talk? But you can see just watching these guys on the field that their shoulders are slouching and they are getting upset.
Still working.
The Vikings turned the ball over on an interception their last time out.
Short throw to the right.
Tackle was made by Ray Lewis.
Very clean game played so far. No penalties, and we're now in the second half.
Rosenfels hands it off.
The stop was made by Sugg.
The Vikings have shown dominance in the ground game. They're not letting up one bit. They'll probably look to keep pounding it so they can tire out this defense in the fourth quarter.
Give to the tailback.
Dropped behind the line.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw. That penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
They get 6 there, and so it'll be third down. The pocket is collapsing. Rosenfels lost the ball.
Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it?
McKinney gets his hand on it and scoops it up.
The Vikings win the battle, and they'll keep possession.
Fourth down. The Vikings lining up to punt. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The offense will take over at the 21. Gets the ball away. Defender gets his hand on it.
Greenway was defending on the play.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Rice gains about a yard on the play.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Here's the throw. And he's dropped as soon as he makes the catch. He's now over 100 yards receiving in the game.
This is just one of those guys that can get separation. He always has a little space between him and the defender, making it easy on the quarterback.
Gets the pass away. Edwards picks it off.
Rice was there on the tackle.
Not a good decision there to throw that one.
Yeah, that was a mistake, but at least this guy is out there trying to make plays. He's trying to fit in throws. Every once in a while, the defense just makes a play.
Ray Lewis makes the tackle.
Lewis has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. Throws it short. He's there for the catch.
Too close to call. Here comes the chain gang. Yes, he got there.
First down now and 10 to go. He throws right.
The stop was made by Landry.
Well, they got away with that one. Really not a very good play throwing back across your body like that, but every once in a while you'll sneak that in.
Dumps it out left. Flag on the play. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding offense. Repeat, second down.
So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Short pass to his left.
The Vikings have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You'd think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
Rosenfels with the give.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Hit as he passes.
The pass results.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
He's under a heavy rush. Sacked. And now they'll be facing 4th down.
I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
He gets out to about the 25-yard line. The Ravens want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover.
Gives it off. They tackle him for a loss.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
Pat Williams was there to bring him down.
Here's the deep throw. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Harvin fields it at the 37. They get him at the 40.
The Vikings don't want to settle for 3 again. They're looking to add a touchdown this time.
Still on his feet. Peterson gets about 4 yards on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 44. On the ground with a tailback.
Suggs makes his 8th stop of the game.
It's 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 40.
Gets the pass away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The offense will take over at the 38. Toss. He doesn't get back to the line.
Winfield with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game.
They give it to the tailback. Hit and drop behind the line.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Gets the pass out. And he caught it. Tackle was made by Johnson.
The Vikings were flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let them get a first down.
It'll go out at the 31. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. They go with the toss. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Passes it. He makes the catch wide open. At the 40, he's knocked out at the 33-yard line.
Oops, that was just superior play calling that time on the offense. They sucked the defense in with the play action and got it in behind.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He gets to about the 24-yard line. Lewis makes the tackle. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Dumps it out right. Bernard Berrien brings in his 30th catch of the season. 1st and 10. Ball on the 17. Hands it to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He throws right. The stop was made by Landry.
Harvin is able to make his 4th reception.
Rosenfels hasn't missed yet. Rosenfels will be dropped in the backfield. Craig makes his 1st sack of the year. Minnesota can take the lead with this field goal. He's got it. Here's your sprint drive summary.
Ryan Longwell is good on the try, and they'll grab a 2-point lead.
Hit and dropped at the 30. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Rolls right.
The pass
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Sheds one tackler. Tackle was made by E.J. Henderson. E.J. Henderson has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. Here's the pass. Almost picked. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought 1st down really set the tone for that entire series.
Harvin fields it at the 22. Brought down at the 25.
The Vikings' last possession bogged down after starting off so well. They marched right down the field, but then had to settle for 3. Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
They hand it off. Still pushing.
He looks like a kid just out there having some fun. I mean, when you play football in the street, you don't stop playing until you couldn't see the ball anymore, right? Till it got dark. Bad news for the defense. He can still see the ball.
Throws it. Drops the sure pick. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He gets it out to about the 38-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. It's the tailback. Stiff arms, and he's brought down.
You know, now that we're at a 16-game schedule, 1,000 yards rushing isn't quite what it used to be, but it still is a landmark, and 1,000 yards tells the rest of the NFL, hey, this guy can play with the big boys.
Passes the ball. Brings it in. The stop was made by Johnson. He's had a great game, catching passes for 100 yards.
And 100 yards from any of your wideouts is a nice contribution. That really opens things up for your offense.
Throws it short. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Greenway had the coverage on the play.
2nd down.
Rice gets the ball. Gain of 2.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers are a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
The pass is away. Tips it away.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Not a good bounce on this one. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Passes it out. Foxworth makes the tackle. This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit, too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field. But this quarterback's pretty special.
They get 3 yards on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Under heavy pressure. Reed gets the pick. That last interception
his second of the game.
And that time he just got caught. He stared down the receiver, the defense saw him, jumped the throw, and made the pick. Good play on the defensive side.
They go with the fullback. Henderson is there on the tackle.
About 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. They hand it off. That's 4 yards on the play, and that makes it third down. Short throw to the right.
Tackle was made by E.J. Henderson.
Derek Mason has 6 catches now.
The stop was made
By Kevin Williams. Kevin Williams has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. So, at the end of 3, our score is the Vikings 47, the Ravens 45. The Ravens have possession inside the red zone with the lead well within reach as we get set for the final quarter. Throws it short. There for the reception. Winfield
is there on the tackle.
Smith makes his 3rd catch of the game.
Yards on the first down. I really like what this offense is starting to do now.
Up the middle. Not sure if he got in. They say, yes, it is a touchdown.
It's all about stamina right now. Most people start losing their gas in the second half, and that's to be expected, but this guy just seems to have an extra switch that he can flip at any time to take him to the next level.
And they won't get the 2.
Should they have maybe tried to pass it there instead?
After watching that run, I would say yes, because that sure didn't go anywhere.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. The Vikings will start this drive at the 28-yard line. Taylor gets the handoff to the right. Not sure if I agree with that call at all.
Yeah, the running game at this point works against you on a couple of fronts. One, you're not going to get typically a big play out of it, and that clock keeps on ticking.
Comes down with it.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
All kinds of pressure.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
He'll get it again. Taylor gains about 4 yards on the play. Flips it out short. And we have a flag on the play. This one might be coming back. Let's check out the penalty.
Personal foul, flipping on the offense. Still third down.
Pretty obvious passing down here. The offense facing a 3rd and long situation that they need to convert. Pressure gets there, and he puts it on the ground. Minnesota gets it back.
Very nearly a disastrous play for this offense. They can ill afford a turnover at this juncture in the game.
He fields the punt at the 20. Brought down at the 26-yard line. They'll start at the 26-yard line. Flacco with the give. He fights forward to about the 29. E.J. Henderson makes the tackle. Brought down behind the line.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
They hand it off again. He can't bring him down.
Well, I tell you, there's no better feeling than to know not only are you having a big day, but your big day is contributing to a win. And right now, as this thing stands, this big day is directly contributing to this win.
He gets out to about the 42-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Give to the tailback. Terrell Suggs is there on the tackle. They need to do a better job of managing the clock here.
Yeah, I guess they're thinking we don't want to completely abandon the running game at this point, but at some point you have to start putting a few points on that scoreboard. As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker who came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Dropped behind the line. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3-and-outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
From the 15, hit and dropped at the 21-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. On the ground with a tailback. Rice comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they're coming after him. He's dropped. Allen gets to the quarterback for the first time this year. Percy Harvin is back deep to return the punt. Harvin fields it at the 42. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Taylor gets 6 yards on the play. It appears that we have a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding offense. Repeat, second down.
Can't bring him down. He looks for an open man. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing third down.
Thus, only guests holding a club-level ticket may utilize the escalators.
He needs to get the pass off. He's dragged down on the play.
Got to think they'll punt it away here in this situation. No point in taking any chances when you're on the wrong side of the field like this.
He makes it out to about the 27-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. He throws right.
Makes the grab. No signal yet. We'll see what they rule. They say no, he didn't have it.
Good try. That was a really good try, but let's give the officials credit. They got it right.
Rice gets the carry right side. He gets out to about the 28-yard line before several defenders bring him down.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Harvin awaiting the return.
Indoor seating, enhanced food and beverage menu, and much more. For more information on
He makes it out to the 40-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll give it off here. Taylor picks up 5 yards with the carry. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 44. They're going to pitch it. He breaks the tackle.
Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. It was enough to move the chains.
The NFL has become such a passing league. I think that run almost caught them off guard a little bit. Nicely done.
Again with the run. Gets the pass off. He's tackled around the 13-yard line by Foxworth. Berrien is proving once again that he's an extremely versatile weapon, passing the century mark in receiving with that reception. Inside handoff. The tackle was made by Zibikowski. Taylor gets about 4 yards on the play. Short throw to the left. Touchdown, and that puts them on top.
If you get those big tight ends moving vertically down the field, they can be really intimidating for defensive backs. Good pitch and catch there.
And the point after is good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
From the 7. Brought down at the 34. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Throws it out. There for the catch. The stop was made by Williams. Flacco continues his aerial assault. He's now thrown for 500 yards in the game. They're going to pitch it. 3 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 43-yard line. They give it to the tailback. Breaks a tackle. To the 10. And he's dropped inside the 5.
And you really have to look at your safety play anytime somebody makes a run of that distance, because the very essence of playing the safety position is you have to be the last guy to protect your end zone.
Liebert was defending on the play.
3 yards for the score now. They'll give it off here.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Again with the carry.
No official signal yet. After discussing it, they rule no touchdown.
So, it's 4th down, and this should be an easy 3. And he makes it.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
So that will make the score the Baltimore Ravens 54, the Vikings 54. At the 30. Brought down at the 38. He got a really nice return on that one.
Amazing job. The return team really set up the blocks beautifully and gave him lots of room to run.
Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Passing.
Let's go.
Bernard Berrien was the intended receiver.
Leader is sitting in section 10, row 18, seat 4. You have just won a new gaming console of your choice.
Throws it. Tipped it away.
Wade was the intended receiver on the play.
4th down. The Vikings line up to punt.
Please inquire for pricing
And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here.
Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
They get him at the 26-yard line. The offense will take over at the 26-yard line. Gets the ball away. Catches it, and he's dropped. Mark Clayton has 6 catches now.
It's all like popcorn. Come on now. It's all like popcorn.
Short pass. Incomplete pass. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. The pocket is collapsing. He catches another.
Is this a first down? Here's the measurement.
We just got to get out tempo. That's the only way we're going to be able to make plays. Give us some. Let's go. But we need to stand.
They didn't get it, and that's how close they are.
It's 3rd down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. On the ground with a tailback. And they didn't get it.
Yeah, they went to the run, hoping they would pick up the first down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life, and neither one of those things happened.
He gets to the 26.
They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped for a loss.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
They got 4 yards there, and so it'll be 3rd down. That'll bring up 3rd down with 8 yards to go. Tosses it out. And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
Zibikowski takes it at the 25. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. McGahee gets the ball left side. Yet another run that goes nowhere, and that's been the theme for him today. They'll work the left side. The offensive line just hasn't opened up many holes for him. He's really having a tough time out there. Here's the throw, and it's completed. He's brought down at the 46-yard line by Williams.
This is unbelievable.
Sees a man, goes deep. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Short throw. Williams has 10 catches in the game. On the ground, left side. You'd expect more from him and the offensive line as they've not mustered up many yards on the ground. 2 minutes left in the ball game. He's going to take off.
Big run on that one, but they weren't able to stop him before he got to the marker, and really that's the key. Occasionally, if you're going to try and make a play in a long yardage situation, a quarterback run from the defensive standpoint isn't always so bad.
And he put up a pretty nice run there.
Yeah, that was a big-time carry there. You can tell the coaches have a lot of faith in this ball carrier to allow him a chance to run the football in that situation.
Feeds it to the back. The Vikings will take their first time out of the half. And this is the 10th play of the drive. McGahee on the run. Tackle was made by Edwards. This is a game he'll want to forget about. He's faced a wall almost every time he's gotten the ball. He'll get the call again. The defense calls a timeout, and that was their third and final timeout. Gives to the back. McGahee gains about a yard on the play. The Ravens just took their first timeout. They'll go with the run once again. The Ravens will take their second time out of the half. This is the 14th play of this drive. Here's the give. It appears to be short. Kevin Williams is certainly dishing out the tackles. That'll be his 8th. It's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. That was an excellent kick for the go-ahead score.
You know, I know we make a lot of jokes about field goal kickers, but the mental toughness it takes to come into a ball game in this situation and make that kick is really impressive. The Vikings need to pick up yards in a hurry. They need 3, and they've got to cross that midfield stripe to have a chance.
Gets the pass away. The stop was made by Zibikowski. It looks like they're going to go no huddle. Gets the pass away. And it's knocked down. Wade was his intended target.
Third down.
Throws it short. Makes the catch. Tackle was made by Gatewood.
Well, absolutely no choice in the matter right now. This is 4-down territory. You have to go for it. Really, the game's on the line right now.
The intended target on the play.
The Ravens will set up shop at the 48-yard line. They go with the kneel down. That's going to do it from the Metrodome. Game stats and highlights are next.